P'ticha Rishona, I've decided, Be'ezrato Yidbarach, to do a little Daat Utvuna with you guys, of the Marana Ben Ish Chai, especially the first 3 chapters. That's his P'ticha. To Torah Hasod. The Ben Ish Chai says that one has to finish this book 15 times before you can start learning Etz HaChaim. Try finishing this book 1 time. Alright?
In a lifetime.
Exactly. So this is a very important sefer. He wrote this book anonymously. Alright? And every year he summarizes the whole Chokhmat HaSod. From the beginning of Etz HaChaim till the end of Sha'ar Gilgulim. So this book is a very helpful... first of all, it tells us all the maskanot of the Ben Ish Chai. What is his maskanot in the Torah HaSod? Second of all, he also gives us invaluable hagdamot over here. What is the Sfirot? How do I see? When did the Ari write it? It gives us a lot of hagdamot. So I believe it's important, do 15, 20 minutes of this. It's going to open us our eyes to a lot of stuff. Okay? It's a very strong sefer. A lot of information, because he literally goes through the whole Shmona Sha'arim. And he just takes bits and pieces, and what he thinks is the juice, what a person has to know. Okay? So let's begin. P'ticha Rishona. Yishma hashomea ve'yavin hamaskil. I'm going to read. You guys stop me when you guys believe that you guys need a stopper. Yishma hashomea ve'yavin hamaskil. Et asher chachamim hegidu. V'asher hishiru v'odia lechol ish Yisrael lageshet el hakodesh. בעסק סודות התורה הקדושה ונסתרע עץ החיים היא למחזיקים בה. וכבר דיברו בעניין זה כמה גדולי ישראל ראשונים ואחרונים בראיות ברורות וחזקות בחיוב העסק והלימוד הקדוש הזה על כל תלמיד חכם בישראל. Stop. Ben Ish Chai says over here, it's already known to us, the Ben Ish Chai writes, the chiyuv, deoraita, that every Jew, especially every Talmid Chacham, must learn Sodot Torah. They must learn Sodot Torah. I think this shiur is very important. We have to take this shiur to all the yeshivot. I'm serious. Maran HaBen Ish Chai saying Devarim Kedorbanot. Ma yesh lachem? Al kol Talmid Chacham Yisrael, he's saying, guys. ואין צריך להביא דבריהם, הלא הם הכתובים בספרים כיד השם טובה עליהם. It's already written in all the ספרים. You don't need to search. It's known. גם רבינו חיים ויטל, זלהה, בהקדמתו לשער הקדמוס בכתיבת יד, in his introduction to his book שער הקדמוס, העריך והרחיב הדברים בזה. He spoke extensively about this. ועתיק פה לפני הקורא קצת דבריו. I want to write you, he says, a little bit of the words of Chaim Vital that he wrote. It says in the book Zohar Shir Hashirim. There's a Zohar on Shir Hashirim, Zohar Chadash. And the pasuk Hagid Ali She'ava Nafshi. Tell me the love of my soul, of my life. There are 24 things a person has to know before he dies.
24?
24.
24 books.
24 things. Zakain, blessed, inun, those. The mishtadlin b'chokhmata de marehon, that they actually care for Hashem's chokhmah. V'inun yad'in umistakelin berazin ilain, they actually care to look at Hashem's secrets. Begin devarnash kadnafik mae alma. Bahai istaleku mine kol dinin de alma. If you know these 24 things, when you pass away, no din could touch you when a person passes away.
What are those things?
I'm going to say them. Velo od el de mitpatchan le tresar tarei da parsa dachia, 13 rivers of pure balsam oil will be set upon before you.
When the time comes.
When the time comes. When a person passes away.
What does that mean?
Devarim kedoshim.
13 oils like Pinchas?
Dechol chokhmata ila'at aliyah behu. Guys, all the Sod Torah is depending on these 13 rivers of oil. ולא עוד אלא דקודשביר חקיק לבהו פורפירה דכל דיוקין גליפין תמן בעלמה בלמדתי. God takes your image and כביכול he etches it in his clothing. He takes your face and he puts it on his shirt. I'm wearing this guy. כביכול. כביכול. Wake up. וקודשבריך הוא השתעשע בגן עדן. God takes a stroll with you, Gan Eden.
With my face on his shirt.
And you get two worlds, this world and the next world. Your person must leave this world knowing and seeing the sodot of his master. Chad, one. Who am I? What's my Shorish Neshama? What's my Shorish Neshama? If a person leaves this world, doesn't know Shorish Neshama,
that's one of the first things?
It's the first thing. Hech ihu. How was my Neshama made? How was your Neshama made?
From Hashem.
That's it. You're done. That's it. You did your job already. Come on, guys. That we say to kids in first grade.
How was it Neshama made?
V'tikunat digufay chitakan. Where was your body made from?
From mother.
What? From DNA?
Mother.
From DNA? The chromosomes of the mom with the chromosomes of the dad got together? What? This is...
This is not getting garden.
This is not getting... Hech iu zamin le'me'al bedinaka v'malka dekula. In what way will you stand in front of the Creator after 120? V'chad le'mindal istakla b'razin nishmatin mani hu ahu nefesh debe. Do you know which level of your soul you have? Which parts of your soul did you get? This is all Zohar Shir Hashirim. It's not Ari HaKadosh. It's Zohar Shir Hashirim.
What's Zohar Shir Hashirim?
I'm reading you the Zohar and Shir Hashirim. Uman Atiyah. Va'alma Atiyah. Why did I come to this world? What's my tikkun?
You know this?
Who, me? I still have time. You guys have some work to do over here. You guys have some work to do. Why did my soul have to specifically come down in my goof? Why couldn't I just done my job with a soul? Why did the soul have to come down in a goof and do the avoda?
Sharei Kedusha?
Sharei Kedusha is just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
Today that he asked this question.
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly. Why did Hashem specifically create this world of Olam Asiyah? Why in this world is the Avodah? Why not in Yitzirah and Bria and Atzilut? Levatar berazin ilein nishmoda'a lamare. V'kol da yistakel barnash migo neorda oraita. You have to find out all these answers not from the science books, not from YouTube, from the Oraita Kadisha. Exactly. If you can have a person pass away, not know any of these answers, even though you have good mitzvot, sagiyin, a lot. Mafkin le mikol tarin u'alamad. They kick you out of all the Gan Edens. And malasot. This you have to show to your Harusa. This you have to show to him. What does it mean if I don't know you, the beauty of the woman, the most beautiful of all women? If you never wanted to look at Hashem's chokhmah, you didn't know the razin of Alma Ilaha. Even though you are Hayafa ben Hashim, b'mitzvot u'ma'asim tovim, Let ant kedai. It wasn't worth for you to be born in this world. At kan lishon hazor hakadosh. What are we gonna do?
Chavrusa has the whole
What are we gonna do with all the women in the world? They don't know the razin ila'in. See, now you know why it bothers me when I see Jews going to concerts.
Movie theaters.
Movie theater. Not to talk about movie theaters. Chas v'shalom, chas v'shalom.
Waste 3.5 hours to movie. For Shalom Bayit.
Yeah. Person has to look. These are tough questions. What is a neshama made out of? What is a body made out of? What is olam ha'asiyah made out of? All these answers are answered in Eitz HaChaim. All of them. All of them. What's my job in this world? What's the job of where does my neshama come from? You know what it says in Sha'ar HaMitzvot? Listen, why am I telling you? I'll show it to you inside. Get the Sha'ar HaMitzvot. Sha'ar HaMitzvot. Parashat Sha'ar Psukim. And Sha'ar HaMitzvot. You have to open up to Parashat Ve'et Hanan. This is what I was doing this past Shabbat. At home. 4 a.m.
You finished the whole Shmone Shari?
I didn't even start it.
How many times didn't you start?
Every day I start anew. That's our job in this world. By the end of this
I
week,
don't have a teacher for
by the end of this week, I aim to finish Daat Utvuna. I set myself a task.
Were you
Every day, 41 pages. Every day, 41 pages.
I have time.
Good luck. You'll need it. Where is it? So Parshat Ve'et Hanan talks about the mitzvah of Talmud Torah according to the Ari Kadosh. All right. So I want to tell you. I want you to hear what he's gonna say right now. Something crazy. Even Roshei Yeshivot don't know this. Imagine a person spent all of his life doing kiruv, and then after 120, they go to him and say, "Do you know you weren't doing your job in this world?" What do you mean? I was making people religious. Is that but that's not what you were made to do. You were a doctor when you were supposed to be a lawyer.
Isn't Hashem gonna...
But even if you have ma'asim tovim, he says, ma'asim tovim, when you didn't want to see razin ila'in.
Is this for everybody?
But he said already
Isn't
that
Hashem
it is.
anyways gonna guide you to do your job?
I can't answer that question.
Like if you were a religious Jew, you learn Torah.
Okay.
I understand he doesn't know, but eventually he's gonna do his job.
A lot of people don't. You see that, right?
Maybe their job isn't shot.
Listen,
Just like the Rambam's job wasn't shot.
obviously, a lot of people, Rambam was different because the Rambam didn't have this in his time. All right, he didn't have this. The Rambam.
Yeah, but
Ramban did, yeah. Ramban's Perush in the Torah is full of it.
Very close in time.
Yeah, but he didn't have it because the Zohar was in Spain. It was first revealed in Spain. Right? I just wanted to read you guys something.
Hashem made for a reason that he shouldn't.
Okay, could be.
Chat. So you saw.
You're trying to do. What are you trying to do right now? You're trying to argue with the Zohar Hadash and Shir Hashirim?
I'm trying to say that there's a pardes. Somebody has to.
I'm trying to give it katzchut.
B'inyan esek haTorah atzmo. What kavanah I have to have when I'm learning Torah? To be a rabbi, to be a dayan, to have a smichot. What's the job? Kvar katafti b'shar ruach hakodesh. One book at a time. Ki ikar kavanat ha'adam. The main reason of a person learning Torah, sheyamshich alav hasaga u'kedusha elyona. You have to be mamshich on yourself a special hasaga like Ruach HaKodesh by learning Torah. Wow. והכל תלוי בעניין זה. How do I get there? שכל כוונתו תהיה לקשר נפשו עם שורשה העליון. When you learn Torah, you have to say, הריני לומד תורה, לקשר נפשי עם שורשה. But how are you going to do that if you don't know your shorish? Boom. Boom. How are you going to do it if you don't know your shorish? I'm connecting myself to the shorish. Which one? Kain, Hevel, Chasadim, Gvurot, Lavan, Eliezer, Nachshon ben Aminah. Who's your shorish?
Teach us.
I don't know. We have to do more tikkunim, more sigufim, more mitzvot, more ta'aniyot, more avodas, more tefillot, more avodah. How does it say in this last week's parasha? One of my favorite psukim in the whole Torah. Paro said it. Paro said it. What do you say? Tichbad ha'avodah al-nashim. Make the job harder. Va'al yish'u b'divrei shaker. Don't let them wallow in words of sheker. Why chas v'shalom? Tichbad ha'avodah. Give me more avodah. I want to have more avodah. When I'm done with my nefesh, I have to go to my...
Test.
Not a test. Avodah, he said. Not a test. Avodah. I don't need a test. I want more avodah. I want more sfarim, more learning, more tefillot, more tefillins, more tzitziyot, more Shabbat, more chumrot. Not to run away from the chumras. I want to run to the chumras. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're all sleeping, guys. I'm telling you, after in 30, 40, 50 years, we're going to meet the Creator. And it's all real, guys. Everything is real. There's a plan in this life for our avodah. The whole world knows it. So what are we waiting for? Al yidei haTorah, through the Torah, v'tiyeh kevanato, k'dei she'al yidei ken yushlam tikun ha'adam ha'elyon. That the Adam ha'elyon, the Eser Sefirot, that are in 3 kavim, like in Adam, should be fixed through my Torah. כי זה תכלית כוונת כוונתו יתברך בבריאתו את בני אדם. This is the reason that Hashem created us. תכלית ציווייו אותם שעסקו בתורה. This is the reason why we have to learn Torah. כי עיקר כוונת האדם בהיותו עוסק בתורה, שיכוון לקשר נפשו ולאחדה ולדבקה עם שורשה למעלה על ידי עסק התורה. To connect my soul to its shorish through the learning of the Torah. And that way I'm completing the Ilan HaKadosh. The Adam HaElyon. כי זה תכלית הבריאה. What's the תכלית of our בריאה? לתקן our shorish. To complete our shorish. וזה יועיל, לפי גנבס כוונה, להשגת רוח הקודש. על ידי עסק התורה בזאת הכוונה, by learning Torah with this כוונה. Enjoy. Alright, let's finish one more paragraph over here. We'll call it a night. Too much
41 pages.
Too much Ruach HaKodesh in one day is not so... It's a bit dangerous. Slowly by slowly.
Didn't you just say we need avodah?
Yes.
So no stop.
גם בפרשת פקודי. So too in פרשת פקודי. Page 247. In the Zohar HaKadosh. היי חיבתה קדישה. קיימה כד נשמתה סלקת ומתת לגבי. כדין שאילה ברזה דחוכמתה דמראה. Every day when a person sleeps or when a person passes away, there's an angel in Shamayim that asks him in the secrets of Hashem's chokhmah, and according to the secrets that you know, v'dabak hachyav le'agre. That's how much sachar you're gonna get.
Every night?
Every night when you go to sleep, there's a chayuta kadisha that's waiting for you over there.
What does that mean?
There's different kinds of angels: seraphim, ofanim, hayot. Those chayot, they ask you a question. What did you learn today in the Razin Ilain, the Kedusha v'Tahara? If you say nothing, I learned Arba Avot Nezikim Hen, Hashor, Va'abor, Hamav'e, Va'ev'e. They're going to ask you, what's the Razin Ila'in in this case? So I don't know, I just said, L'Shem Yachud, Kodesh Baruch Hu Shechinteh. Okay, you're going to get reward, L'Shem Yachud, Kodesh Baruch Hu Shechinteh. But if you go up there, you say, Shor, Habor, Hamav'e, is a Keneged Yud K, Vav K, and every Olam is Keneged a different Pegam of a Shor, Habor, Hamav'e, Va'ev'e, and you're going to explain how each one is connected to where. Then they're going to give you the reward inside the Gan Eden HaElyon. Because the Ben Ish Chai is going to explain to us there's 2 Gan Edens. Did you know that? There's Gan Eden HaElyon and Gan Eden HaTachton. When a person passes away, his guf stays here, rots. That guf that you have comes from the Nachash. I learned a crazy Chidush this Shabbat from the Ari HaKadosh. So you know how they say that the snake was with Chava, and we already talked about this many times. Those people who say they don't know between their right and their left. This is the Avera of that guy who cursed Hashem. He said the snake was with Chava. So the Ari in Sha'ar Halikutim explains what does that mean. The Nachash was with Chava.
We mentioned a few reasons.
We've mentioned a few, but this one is from Sha'ar Halikutim.
What does he say?
That when Adam was with Chava, the Nachash convinced Chava to be with Adam when she was a Nida. By the Nachash speaking to Chava, Pirsa Nida, and then she was with Adam, and she was medabek the Chivata, the Chaya of the Nachash in the children. And Cain came out full of Dam Nida. And that's why he had Zohamat HaNachash. So the main Zohamat HaNachash is Tumat Nida. And the Jewish people in the Mitzrayim, they were very makpid that their wives should be Tehorot. But Paro was always making it difficult for them, so Hashem would make it very hard for them to get their Dam Nida. So they would be Tehorot. And they had their kids Betahara. So the Etzem HaNida is Zohamat HaNachash.
So she became impure.
She was, by speaking to the Nachash,
She became impure.
right? So Nachash told her, you're gonna be able to mamshich the kedusha even in the klipa, and you're gonna be like Hashem. You're gonna be able to bring chayut to the klipa, and the only way to do it is to do the act while you're tameh. That's what Sha'ar Likutim says. Phenomenal. This chidush has never been written anywhere. That's the pshat she'etil ba zohama. It's the etzem of avon nida. From here we could see who's a person shebekdusha if he keeps tarat mishpacha. So he says over here that a person, according to his yedi'ah and razin ila'in, that's how they're going to give him agra. Agra is reward in Shamayim, right? And if he had the chance to learn, but he didn't want to learn, dachele. What's dachele? They kick him out, they push him out. And he goes to Hashem's heichal. Bechsifu means? Bechsifu is with shame. וקדנת לגדפיו אילן שרפים תחותה כדן כולהו בת שגדפיו והוא קדן לה ואיתו קדד ולא איתו קדד. Basically the srafim, they try to burn him out, burn this neshama, like get out over here, and he's burned but not burned. He's in a state of very big suffering over there. So this is a person who is
Gan Eden HaTachton.
This is Gan Eden HaTachton, yeah. No, this is Gan Eden HaElyon. Gan Eden HaElyon, so that's what I was saying. So the body stays in this world, the nefesh stays, nefesh and ruach goes to Gan Eden HaTachton, and the neshama goes to Gan Eden HaElyon. The neshama goes to Gan Eden HaElyon.
Neshama gets burnt.
So the neshama, that cannot, he gets kicked out of Gan Eden HaElyon. He has no place in Gan Eden HaElyon.
He doesn't have the neshama yet.
He doesn't, huh?
Maybe he doesn't even have the neshama yet.
Maybe, yeah, but then it's even bigger ichsif. How did he in 70, 80 years didn't try to finish his neshamot? His 5 parts of his
Maybe he only
neshama.
has a nefesh.
Maybe he has to get the ruach.
Just like a shafshet. And who had whose nefesh?
Rav Sheshat had Baba Ben Buta. But we also learned you could get the ibur neshamot of ruach, of neshama. A person could reach higher levels, changes shortish neshamot.
Yeah, that means he's going to be in Gan Eden Elayom. If he gets Ibul Neshama Varuach, that means he's going to be in Gan Eden Elyon too?
Yeah. We learned about that. We said that you could be medabek to the...
Chazara.
Yeah, listen, we haven't done Shar Gilgulim in a long time. But look what he says over here. Nerid vela nirad afagav ovadin tavin. That even if he has ovadin tavin, once again, the Zohar repeats itself. Even if he has good maasim, even if he did a lot of good stuff in his life, ichsif. Begin delet agrabahu alma. There is no reward in Shamayim, in Gan Eden. Ki inun de mishtadle bechokhmata listakala bikar de marion. Only for those people who want to look at the splendor and the glory of their Maker. Velet shiura, you can't even measure the agra, the reward. Dinun de yade chokhmata bikar de marion. As those who want to know the yakar of Hashem. So it's a very important thing to delve inside this chokhmah. Very important, even a little bit. The Gemara used to say, at least a person should learn Idra Rabba and Idra Zuta. At least like this, he could be Yotze the Limud. But of course, he still doesn't know those things that Zohar Shir Shirim said that person has to know. How are you going to know those 12 things? And Bezrat Hashem Yitbarach, if I have the time, I have a book called Shem and Sasson, where he brings source notes to where all these questions could be found inside the Shmona She'arim. People would make a small shiur about it. Of course, you could never... A person who cannot know his Shorsh Neshama until he finishes the whole Etz HaChaim. He has to have a Hasaga. This is a cold one. Okay? So, let's end over here.